Hello Taurus, welcome to your October 2019 monthly forecast. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle and this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Doing something different this month, Taurus. I'm focusing on life, love, career and finance. So if you enjoy this reading, please be sure to like and share and comment below and let me know. Taurus, let's get started. Life. Your focus for the month, we have the card from Sacred Destiny of Change. And you'll notice that there's a lot of clouds in this card. And for those that are listening on the podcast, it is a picture of a balloon floating through the sky, surrounded by clouds. So I do feel that the energy around you is one of not having a clear thought process, fogged thinking, clouded judgment, and very changeable, very shape-shifting energy as well. You know, clouds are never the same. They shift, they constantly change, they move. So shifting, moving, and not being clear in your own mind, changing your mind, changing your direction. When it comes to your love life, we have the card of Gloxinia. And Gloxinia speaks about love at first sight. Proud spirit. So somebody seems to have caught your eye here, Taurus, or you them. This can be vice versa. From the Witch's Wisdom, or rather the Witch's Kitchen, we have mint. And when you think about mint, well, it's a very, if you smell mint, it wakes you up. It gives you that little perk up. So it is about clarity, achieving clarity, coming out of confusion. So around the workplace, it suggests that in the workplace you'll find this clarity. There's a feeling here of not being able to think straight, Taurus, and when your brain feels foggy, you can rely on mint here to enhance the intellect and to bring about mental clarity. It's also a cooling quality as well, Taurus, soothing, calming you, especially if things have become stressful or you are overthinking, over-analyzing something, too much thought, and things are just not becoming clearer. But it seems like around the workplace situation, you will achieve this clarity. And when it comes to your focus and when it comes to finances, we've got a card of the Engineer. And the Engineer is Mars energy. And it speaks of every problem having a solution. So there's a curiosity around you. You're a very productive person, hardworking, focused, creative, especially in technical fields. You're competent, you're practical. Also very competitive, Taurus. Determined, analytical, oh yes. But I also get an energy of adventure around you here too. I get this adventurous spirit. That may be the change. So Taurus, let's see where this goes for you. I'll start with the overall energy here with this change card. So let's get some cards on that. We'll start with the Chariot. Wow. So Taurus, it seems to me like you really want to charge ahead at something. You're really looking for solutions. Creative solutions to a problem is what I'm getting from Spirit. And in order to overcome problems, you are full steam ahead here, wanting to make a choice, a decision. You've got two ways to go, at least two. For you, it's about making the right choice and then taking action. We also have the Nine of Cups. So when it comes to your positive influence, it's about what makes you happy. What's going to bring about that feeling of happiness, success, contentment? What is it that you're wishing for? What goals do you want to attain here? What are the obstacles that you're wishing to overcome here, Taurus? Because it seems that I get a change of mind when it comes to how you're going to go about solving a problem. Okay, the Devil. as a negative influence, I do feel that for you, you have a tendency of late to try to fix a problem by engaging in something that ultimately will be problematic for you, unhealthy. Someone or something around you that is, I get that there is toxicity around that. It's not a pure energy that I'm feeling around this. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of passion. So it may be related to desire, going towards desiring something or someone in order to overcome a problem, Taurus. That's what I'm getting. And we've got that cooling energy. Isn't that interesting? You see all of this fiery red, fiery orange in these cards, and then at the advice we have this green energy, this cooling. It's like pouring cold water onto a fire. Taurus, wow. Pouring cold water onto this fire. And it's this mint, it's this clarity. It's like this truth bomb that's kind of erupts. And I think that it's by you needing to seek the truth, to find out more information. Perhaps before you get involved in something or with someone and regret it later, you know. Passions fade, passions fizzle. And I get you as not being sure, you know, there's this changeable energy around you, likely to go towards something and then change your mind, Taurus. Let's look at your love circumstances with Gloxinia. Love at first sight. Either you have fallen instantly in love with someone, or you. Let's see. Justice. The truth. You know, when it comes to making choices, decisions, it's all about doing the right thing when it comes to this person. Especially if you know they are in love with you and you are not in love with them. Because choosing to get involved with someone, perhaps because there's lust there but nothing more, Taurus, or vice versa. You could be the person that loves this person and the other person is more focused on just the lust energy. You want to make sure that you do something that is right and that you don't, well, you know, it's cause and effect. Every decision has consequences. And there will be consequences of getting involved with this person, especially if they find out some truths, if there is any inequality here, an imbalance in the feelings, then this truth is going to come out, I feel. Okay, we've got the High Priestess, intuition. All right, and romance, the Two of Cups. You know, there is attraction here. That's very obvious. Infatuation, oh yeah, a lot of infatuation, Taurus. Either them to you or you to them. But I feel there is an energy of making sure if you go into this that you have to be honest. There has to be honesty here. You can't go in making someone believe that you're in love with them if you're not, especially if you're likely to change your mind, or if you're not sure. If you go into something and you're not sure, you have to be honest with that person. It is about making a decision when it comes to a romantic prospect. I think the thing to remember here is that you have to pay attention to what your intuition is telling you here, Taurus, when it comes to this person. And I get for you there is some hidden information. There are things that need to be revealed, that need to come to light. Let's get another card. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, as a negative aspect here, Taurus, I've got that there's some kind of something hidden here where you're believing someone is independent or single, but they're not. I don't feel that they are. There's more of a codependent energy. They may have misled you or you them when it comes to whether or not you're free, whether or not you're single. That's for some of you. For others of you, I get the element here is mostly to do with making sure someone is able to be independent. Because I do get this codependence energy. You want someone to be independent. You don't want them to be clingy. I get a tendency to cling. So this person who's love at first sight is a clingy person. That's what I'm getting around this, Taurus. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, the Four of Swords as the advice. I think you need to step back from this and really think long and hard. Get that clarity, because the decision that you're making right now seems to be boiled. Well, it's very fiery energy. It's like hot water boiling. It's bubbling away there, and all of that passion. You're very curious about that passion. I think that you want to charge in and do this, but there's things you don't know about this person, things you need to find out before you rush in here and do something, because you may regret it. Because I get that the person may appear on the surface to be self-sufficient, but underneath it I get something you don't know. They may be looking for a relationship in order to, because they don't want to be single. That's for some of them. Or they don't want to be alone, or they can't manage their finances at the moment alone. So anyway, whatever this is here, Taurus, you need to find out this information. So the fact that this person has this secret that you don't know about them is what's working for them at the moment, but it's not working for you. No, you need to really go deep here and find out more about this person, because this love at first sight thing, jumping straight in without really knowing more, I think you'll have regrets there, Taurus. I do. Now let's take a look in your workplace situation here. We've got this Mint card, and Mint speaks of needing mental clarity, achieving mental clarity. I've got the Queen of Cups. I feel that this is this situation. It's at work. I feel it's in the workplace. It's someone showing you attention. They seem to be a loving type of person, giving. They're a soft energy. I get a soft energy, sensitive, male or female. They may have blonde hair here for some. This is someone who is coming across as very caring and giving. And remember, this can be vice versa, so whatever resonates the most with you. Let's take a look. Taurus, this may be your energy, or you may have a Taurus that's doing this to you if you're cross-watching. The Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel this is in the workplace, but one person is higher than the other in status. Taurus, you may be this person's boss, or they may be yours. There's a mentor kind of energy around this. The giving of advice, helping, sharing. Yeah, so the fact that this person needs help, it's this kind of sensitive energy that you feel that they need help. And Taurus, you kind of want to rush in here and help this person. It's part of the allure. The weakness here, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, that's the thing. There's passion here, there's excitement, but then I feel that passion could fizzle. It could die quite quickly. And then we've got the King of Cups in reverse as well. So you feel very intense emotions around this whole thing. Both of you, I feel. It's a very intense relationship. Sensual, passionate. There's a lot of excitement here as well around mystery. The fact that it could be a secret relationship in the workplace. Yeah, secret relationship in the workplace. I feel that you have been I feel like you're being tempted into something here, Taurus, but you don't know everything that you need to know. Neither one of you, it goes both ways here. You don't know each other that very. It's just all very surface-based at the present time, and a lot of it has to do with your workplace situation and how you come across to each other in the workplace. Yeah, I feel like there's some emotional manipulation here. One or both of you here are using, it's feeling here of using emotional. I think it's a feeling here of using how someone feels about you for negative purposes. I really do feel that. So yeah, this is something that is going to come out though, because remember we have this Justice card, the truth. It is going to come out. Let's take a look at your finances. We've got the Engineer. And I was speaking about Mars energy, and even with the Chariot there, we start off with that as well. Problem solving. All of this is like a solution to a problem. You feel like this is going to solve a problem. Getting involved with this person is going to solve a problem. But there's things that you're keeping from this person. They're keeping things from you as well. There's absolutely no clear thinking involved here. It's all just love and lust. Love and lust. And the fact that this is a secret just makes it even more enticing. Every problem has a solution. Let's look at your financial issues here. Taurus. Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, I feel that's more the other person. They're either air or water, or there may be a combination of the two. They're negatively aspected when it comes to your finances. So you may be thinking that this is just something that is fun and that you may change your mind about, but ultimately I see it as negatively impacting your finances, this person. Yes, this is someone who could change. Remember, changeable. This person goes from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords in reverse. So loving and caring, but maybe if they don't get what they want, then they're acting from bitterness, from disappointment. The Hierophant is what's working for you here, Taurus, and that's you, that's your card. So if you're in a position of authority or of power, or if there is someone around you that you can get advice from that can fill this role, a spiritual teacher, a guide, someone who can give you some advice here, I feel that would be good. But for the majority of you, I feel that this is you. I think you already know intuitively as well as spiritually what the right thing is to do here, to be honest. And the fact that if you can keep this authority around this other person and don't get pulled in, financially you'll be better off. Negatively aspected, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's that quickness again. Changing your mind quickly. Coming in with passion and then turning around and saying, oh no, sorry, I've changed my mind. We also have the Eight of Wands, which speaks again about passion, communication, messages going backwards and forth. The Empress in reverse, I feel, is this other person here, Taurus again, not acting as their best selves. I feel that there's some jealousy, some envy around this person and not getting what they wanted. And the Moon card, confusion. Again, I feel that things aren't as they seem around this individual, Taurus. It seems like, oh, this is so exciting. It's love at first sight. You're receiving a message here from this person, but it's all very murky. This whole thing, I get this whole reading may as well be covered in mist because there's no clarity here. And you're being called to step back from this, to take a time out, to really think and look deeper, ask the questions, find out the information, look at this person, learn about them before you get involved, especially because it looks like this is going to be very short, a short-lived thing. I get short-lived passion. Intense passion, oh yeah, all of that. Attraction, very alluring energy around this, infatuated. They're infatuated with you, you may be infatuated with them. But there's no truth here. There's no honesty. I feel the other person there has some secrets that they're not revealing to you. And vice versa as well, If you can maintain your authority, if you can maintain your position of power here in terms of being, especially if you're this person's boss or teacher or some kind of position here where you have authority over this person, then you need to be very mindful of maintaining the standards of that position, Taurus. That's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, a lot of lust, a lot of passion, but ultimately I see this as this person sees you as a solution to their financial problems. Wow, Taurus, that just came into my mind. It came out of nowhere. So Taurus, wow. You've got someone around you who appears to be sweet and lovely and nice and sensitive and caring, but they see you as a solution to their financial difficulties. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. That's the secret. Remember, the Nine of Pentacles was the negative influence in this love spread. They are a codependent energy. They may be coming across as someone who can be self-sufficient, but I actually feel that they are looking to you for you to solve a financial difficulty for them, and you need to to stop and really find out about this, get the information. Before you jump into something that, yes, I feel that you'll change your mind about. I don't think you're even sure going into it, but you'll be even less sure the more you get further along in this process here. I get a lot of disappointment around this person, I do. You'll be disappointed in them finding out this information, and you'll be and they'll be disappointed in you because they won't get what they wanted here. But that's what all this is about, I feel. But they're keeping that hidden. It's not, this person is not what they seem to be, Taurus. Wow, okay. Definitely take a look at this further so it doesn't impact your finances. That's for certain. Let's see. As your life lesson for the month, we have from the card, from the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds, we have the card of the Liminal Dance. And you'll see these ancient stones here. The liminal dance, it speaks of delicacy, something being very fragile, transience again. So this is a very transient energy that I feel, this change that you want to institute. I feel like you're going to institute this change, or you want to institute this change, but then you're going to change your mind about it. You know, transient, something that is fleeting and easily broken. It's a very delicate energy around this situation. So it's not built on any kind of solid foundation. It's very fast, very intense, very lustful, but the other person has money on their mind and sees you as someone to solve their problems, probably because you have assisted them in the past in some way. So be very, very careful here, Taurus, about getting involved with this person, because they're going to come in with this message and it's going to seem like love. But you need to take a step back from this and get a clear head before you do anything about it. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Taurus, and wish you all the very best for the month. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to let me know how you like this new style of reading for the monthlies, and comment below. And if you'd like to press that like button, that would be great as well, and share as well. If you're a new subscriber, please do subscribe. I'm hitting a wall here on my subscribers, so if you can get the word out to friends and family as well, if you're enjoying these readings, I'd really appreciate that. Any help would be greatly appreciated, Taurus. I wish you the best. Please take care, and I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now, Taurus.